Now, SQL indexes are structures that are associated with tables or views that help to speed up the retrieval of rows for them. So they are similar to indexes in the book, right? Directing you exactly where the information that you're looking for is located without having to read every page. Then you will actually jump to that page. You know exactly where the information is. So there are two main types of indexes in SQL. There's a clustered and non-clustered. Clustered index sorts and stores the data rows of the table or a view in the order based on the index key. So they can only be one clustered index per page, um, per table. So as the data rows themselves can only be sorted in one order. Now, the non-clustered index, on the other hand, maintains a separate structure from the data rows. It includes a sorted list of pointers to data rows, allowing multiple non-clustered index on the table. Now, to create an index, we can create an index. So we can say create clustered. There we go. Create clustered index, and then we can just say ix employees department on employees table, and then in the field department. So this creates a non-clustered sorry, it creates actually we want it is a non-clustered. This one I want to create a clustered one, so we'll just say create a clustered index, maybe called ix employees, and then on employees, and then maybe employee ID. This one is going to be non-clustered, so just want to switch it. So the first one, it's a non-clustered. This will create a clustered index named ix employees on the employee ID column of the employees table. And then the second one will create the non-clustered index named employees department on the departments table. So if we oh no, remember when we actually created the employees, so I'm just going to comment out this one. When we first created the employees, the employee ID there was an index by default. Oh no, we only can have one. Yeah, we only can have one. So we can't have, already the employee ID is already a clustered index. So we can only have one. So but non-clustered we can have quite a lot. You can see this one is completing successfully. So if we go and we view, we can actually look at that index. And then we're in the employees table, right? So we check on the employees, and then indexes, we should be able to see the index department. You see the primary key was already there, so we can only have one clustered. So hence it wasn't allowing us to create one. So now we have this one, which is ix employee department. You can actually see here a non-clustered index. All right. Sometimes we to rename. So I'm gonna just add a new query. To rename it, then we can execute a stop procedure called sp rename, and then we're gonna I'm just gonna copy the name here, copy the name, and then maybe I can rename it. If it's too long, I can just rename it to ix employees, and then maybe I can say just debt. So this will rename the ix employees department index to ix employees debt, and then we can go ahead and execute. It says you can't find it in the current database, whatever. But that's how you can actually rename. And then if you want to drop, you can use drop. Now, um, now just to explain the index a little bit, creating an index. Imagine maybe creating a table of contents for the book, right? So the clustered index is like deciding to arrange the entire book by chapter, number, a single way to sort a book, while a non-clustered index are additional table of contents based on the topics, right, allowing readers to find information quickly without rearranging the book. So renaming the index is like you updating the title of your table of content to something more appropriate or easier to actually understand without really changing the contents. So in database terms, managing index efficiently ensures that the data retrieval operations are optimized for speed and efficiency, much like how well organize a table of contents improve access, to the information in the book.